Take a trip down memory lane with me as I embarrass myself because I just found a binder full of artwork that I did when I was in middle school. So I used to draw a lot of cartoons because what I would do is I would come home and while I was doing my homework, or when I was supposed to be doing my homework, I would turn on the TV and I would draw whatever I was watching. And this was back before you could pause what you were watching. So I did a lot of like look and memorize and then like, you know, copy the shape and then like look and like rinse and repeat type stuff. I was really proud of this Beavis and Butthead I did in pencil. Here's one. This is Butthead as David Letterman, and then this is Beavis as Cornholio. I remember being really proud of this one when I did it, again, because I did it while watching an episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy. But this is Ed, and I was really happy with it at the time. It looks like I used either crayon or colored pencil. Also around this time, like I said, 7th or 8th grade, the first character I ever committed to memory, and I used to doodle on my homework all the time, was Arnold Shortman. Big Hey Arnold guy here, and he was the first character that I ever like memorized. Second was probably either SpongeBob or Timmy Turner, but I have Timmy here with Cosmo and Wanda. It's a combination of marker and crayon. Must have been like whatever colors I had available. I also did Chester and AJ here. Friends at school actually accused me of tracing this one because if you look, he's glued to a separate piece of paper. But what actually happened was I drew the whole thing, and when I went to write his name, I messed it up really badly and I didn't feel like starting over. So I cut him out and glued him to a new piece of paper. I think that might be all I feel comfortable sharing with you right now, but I'm really glad I still have this because it's great to be able to look back at these pockets in time throughout my life where I was really into my artwork, because to be honest, I've never really given it my full attention. I feel like I've always been really into it and then got distracted with something else. And as much as I've really loved these past few years, a lot of the stuff that I've been doing, whether related to movies or related to collectibles and stuff like that, and I'll never stop talking about stuff like that I love, I want to get back to the main focus of why I created Sidekick Inc. because I love creating. I love to create stuff all the time, and I want to be able to share that with people. And like I said, I had a lot of friends recently who have been encouraging me to get back to sharing my artwork more. So I'm trying to be a little vulnerable, try to be, put myself out there a little bit more. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video with some artwork that I had done in like 2018, 2019, stuff like that. But until then, any and all feedback would be appreciated. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. And yeah, that's me.